Bag up, Terry. Put in reverse, Terry. Put in reverse. Oh, Lord. Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What you doing, Terry?
LT's Trash is presented by Bud Light.
Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. I got a text a minute ago. Are you doing a dry January?
Are you?
I had not planned on it.
It's day 2.
I know. But what I will do is the final game the Rams play this year, then I will go a month after that.
You had a marg last night, so no, you're not doing a dry January.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, whatever the Rams' final game they play this year, I'll go a month at least.
Okay.
After that.
All right. So that'll be your dry month.
Yeah, I made it 41 days last year, believe it or not. But anyway, I will have a delicious Bud Light here in a little bit, maybe for brunch today. Who knows?
There you go.
Disney World Hollywood studio employee was struck by a prop boulder during a showing of the Indiana Jones epic stunt spectacular stage show after the 400-pound rubber sphere became displaced from its track.
Oh, wow.
Now, in a video of the accident shared on social media, the boulder bounces off its designated path and onto the stage. Staff member rushes in to stop the boulder before it makes contact with the audience, but the impact of the prop, boom.
Wow.
My gosh.
But he
is way too strong, knocks him over. Another cast member quickly rushes in to help before the video cuts off. Quote, "We're focused on supporting our cast member who is recovering. Safety is at the heart of what we do, and that element of the show will be modified as our safety team completes a review of what happened." Now, the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular is part of the Discovery Disney event series, which includes educational backstage tours and sessions just for participants on the program to learn more about how the parks and resort create magic for guests. This, according to the Disney Park blog.
Okay, it says a 400-pound ball falls and it's bouncing like a rubber ball.
That ain't 400 pounds.
That can't be 400 pounds or it would have smushed him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. When I actually looked over at Lance's screen and saw the headline he was about to read. I've been to this show. I've been to this show at Hollywood Studios at Disney, and the ball obviously is supposed to roll all the way down that track. And when they're showing how stunts work and the fact that what you think you see is not always what you see. I just assumed that was like a foam ball of some sort, Jim, and it might weigh 30 pounds.
I mean,
that blonde would have gotten smoked in the first round or first row.
That's right. He literally is a hero. He goes and runs and saves it. I mean, because it's going
to. I bet that thing weighs, I don't know, 50, 75 pounds. I mean, just full of the air.
It can't be 400.
Yeah, there's no way it's 400 pounds. It literally would have killed him. But I mean, his head snaps. He's in concussion protocol.
But if he doesn't run and stop it, the people in the first 2 rows aren't going to really think they're in danger. They're going to think it's part of the show.
Exactly. Yeah, because the whole show is about, how the stunts is not a real boulder. It looks like a boulder. Here's how we make it look like a boulder.
Watch his head snap.
Oh, I know.
And
you think that guy's got the most job security anybody at Disney?
He's up there.
And the people in the crowd are sitting, so it could bounce and come
That's right. That's what's going to happen
instead of hitting the side of the face.
That's exactly right. They're not even going to stand up, and some won't even put their hands up because they're going to be like, this is really realistic.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't have their phone out, Disney, you never hear about this.
You're right.
So a man from Florida has been accused of robbing a meat market wearing nothing but a face mask. Police arrived to...
Sir, you have plenty of meat.
BJ's Meat Market in Lake City.
No, that is not.
Before 9 p.m. last Tuesday, following a report of a robbery. Store employees told authorities the suspect, later identified as 24-year-old Kobe Watkins, was, quote, nude except for covering over his face. This from the Lake City Police Department.
I've always, do you mind throwing this on the scale real quick? I've always wondered how much it weighed.
Sir, is this prime or Angus?
Yeah. Watkins also had a piece of cloth in his hand wrapped around what employees believe was a weapon, according to local outlet WCJB.
That's not a weapon, my friend.
Outlet said Watkins is accused of stealing more than $1,000 from a cash box in the store before he fled. Police reviewed surveillance video, searched the area, and found evidence, in quote, including clothing items and other property believed to be connected with the incident. So Watkins was quickly located and arrested. He was charged with robbery with a weapon, exposure of sexual organs, grand theft, and criminal mischief.
I'm going to have to let him off because the sign was confusing to him. He went in there thinking one thing could happen.
That's right. Don't put it on the side of the building if you don't want me to come in here.
Because my balls was up.
I mean, nobody was in the lobby if I didn't know where I was supposed to undress and walked in here to the market. but it literally says on the sign.
New York City teachers have found that scores of teenagers can't read traditional clocks after a cell phone ban in schools statewide because students figured the skill would be useless in the digital era, according to a report. So first cursive writing, and now traditional clocks.
I don't remember where I heard this, and it may be Tyler brought it up one day. Tyler, did you bring up the urban legend about why we no longer teach, or it's not really urban legend, it's a conspiracy theory of why we no longer teach cursive? Did you bring that up?
I don't know. It sounds like something I would say, but the real reason we don't use cursive anymore, the real reason cursive started was because you would use a quill and ink, and you wouldn't want to have to pick it up and put it down because then it would be messy. But that is completely outdated.
Yeah, there's this conspiracy theory that they don't teach cursive anymore, so that after all the generations that die off that know cursive, nobody can read the Constitution, so nobody knows what their protections are, so the government can take over.
You've got to have a signature, though, so how do you not know cursive?
I don't know, but I'm like, that is about the dumbest conspiracy theory I've ever heard.
Now, according to Maddie Morningweg, who teaches high school English in Manhattan, quote, the constant refrain is, "Miss, what time is it?" It's a source of frustration because everyone wants to know how many minutes are left in class. Finally got to the point where I started to say, where's the big hand and where's the little hand? Now, many tech-minded teens have no clue what time it is during the course of the school day because classrooms generally only have analog clocks on the wall, according to teachers. Boy, that is amazing. New York statewide smartphone ban went into effect September 4th for the 2025-2026 school year. And they're saying the biggest downside to this is students constantly asking what time it is.
Hey, would you still date Maddie if her last name was Maddie Morningweg? That's a unique name. Maddie Morningweg.
She's looking to get married at that point. Get rid of that name. That's Marty, man. Marty Morningweg. He's the old Vikings coach.
He was, yeah. No, he was the Lions.
Yeah. He's the guy that sold his Super Bowl tickets, right?
No, that was Mike Tyson. That was the Vikings.
That was the Vikings coach.
You're close on so many stories, Brownie.
California man says he has reached his breaking point after months of failed attempts to remove a massive bear living beneath his home. Altadena resident Kenneth Johnson is now threatening legal action after the California Department of Fish and Wildlife claiming negligence and emotional distress after the state allegedly stopped intervening in the situation involving a 550-pound bear occupying his crawl space. Now, Johnson believes the department has backed away from helping resolve the issue despite the bear being previously tagged and known to wildlife officials. Quote, "This has gone on long enough. It's something they should deal with. It's a tag bear. They've dealt with it before. They chose not to euthanize it, and now it's back, and it's just going to keep doing this." Now, the California Department of Fish and Wildlife disputed Johnson's claim, saying it has remained actively involved despite limited staffing.
Yeah, this is the view the SEC had in the 1970s right here. Nothing but the bear's ass.
How trashy is this whole dude's property, though? He's got like a oscillating fan just laying out.
He can't clean it up. I mean, you can't go over there.
Who threw the oscillating fan over by the bear's house?
They probably tried to cut him up, get him out. I don't know. But there you go. Bear's just going to hang out, live there, I guess. That's all I got today.
That is trash.